everybody, welcome to Blender's Best of the Month, where we're going to be telling you about the best game we played this month and why we liked it so much. I'm Z Garcia, and with me I have the illustrious Mr. Vassal.
Hello.
And the equally enthusiastic Mr. Healy.
But definitely not illustrious. How you doing, folks?
And you might be wondering, well, we're all three here together, and that's because our best game of the month happens to be the same game, and that is Pandemic Legacy. We are now up to what game, fellas? We've played
14 games.
Yeah, we're on.
Is that right?
Going
14?
15.
So we've played 14 games of this, all of them this month, and it has been really a roller coaster ride. The game is truly a spectacular experience of a game, a very cinematic game. And there's not a whole lot else we're going to tell you about it because we can't. And that's pretty much it. But definitely, if you like the idea of legacy games at all, if you like the idea of Pandemic at all, you're going to have to check this one out. What do you think, guys?
Very much so. It has so many flips and turns in it. I mean, oh my goodness, some of the plot twists are just amazing. Things you wouldn't even... things that we weren't even thinking anywhere close to, and so they just floored us.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I was saying it. This reminds me of one of those adventure games you play on the computer, where you go through and different choices will change the thing, and that's how I feel with this. It's really strong experience. I'm not a big fan of playing the same game multiple times in a row.
No.
But here I really am enjoying it.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is our best game of the month, Pandemic Legacy. Let's get to everybody else.
My pick this month is Posthuman from Mighty Box and Mr. B Games. In Posthuman, you are one of the last human survivors in a world where nature is reclaiming the planet and mutants are working to eradicate us all. Will you resist mutation and survive, or give in to the inevitable and join the evolved? In the game of Posthuman, you are a human on a solitary journey to a promised safe house. This journey takes you through zones. The zones are tile-based and randomly generated. As you travel, you will encounter your fellow players, other humans, and of course, mutants. Encounters with mutants may inflict scars, and the more scars you have, the more posthuman you will become. Will you strive to cling to your humanity and make a run for the safe house, winning the game? Or will you give in to your ever more tempting mutation, join the posthuman hordes, and deny the win from the rest of the humans? We've been lucky enough to get our hands on an early copy of Posthuman. Fun and dripping with theme. Keep an eye out for this one.
Hi everybody, my pick of the month is Isle of Skye. I'm really liking this tile placement game with a few extra zings. So the first thing that makes it a little bit different is that there are scoring tiles that are randomized each game. You get 4 of them. So that makes each game a little bit different. I know I always really enjoyed that. Then the second thing that really makes it pop, that's my favorite part of the game, is this auction market kind of element to it, where each player gets 3 tiles, and then each player sets the price for those tiles in secret, including marking one of them with an X. That means it's going to actually be pulled from the market, but nobody knows that until after all the prices have been set. So there's this great element of picking the exact right price for tiles that you want to keep and you don't want other people to buy, or if they're going to take them from you, you're going to at least make them pay for it, or making sure that you have enough money to buy a tile from somebody else that you really, really want to complete your strategy. I think it is a great game. It's a very lightweight, so I think it's good for a potential kind of next step game for gamers, or a great filler for experienced gamers. Check it out.
Hello, Asdrubal here, and my pick for the month of September is WWE Superstar Showdown by Gale Force 9. The wrestling games of the past, all they were just a bunch of trivia games where you actually needed somebody who watched the show in order to enjoy the game. But this game is different because you don't need any kind of knowledge of the wrestling world and you can still have a good time. It has a hidden mechanic to it where you'll put 3 face-down cards to try to outfox your opponent. And also you get to move around the ring to gain tactical position. That can make some pretty crazy combos. Well, my pick for the month of September is WWE Superstar Showdown.
As you can see from my shirt, I'm hyping the disease anthrax because my game of the month is Pandemic Legacy. And all I have to say about this game is it's incredible. The storyline, everything about it is incredible. At the beginning of the game when happens, it really changes the feel of Pandemic. And I just knew that the legacy part was going to be an important part. And the designers, Matt and Rob, they added in the middle of it a And when they did that, it really, really blew my mind what they could do to Pandemic. I have to say that you all need to play this game from beginning to end, because when you get to the end and mind-blowing, at that point, you're going to be like, wow, this was one of the most incredible storytelling experiences I've ever been through. And all I have to say is, thumbs up for Legacy, thumbs up for Pandemic. You couldn't do anything more, and that is why my game of the month, if not my game of the year, is Pandemic Legacy.
So there you have it, folks. That is our best games of the month. That is for September 2015. And so come on back next time where we'll tell you the best games we've played next month. What do you think, Sammy? Where's Tom?
Well, you were actually recording?
Yeah, that was